Welcome back to another game. 2v2 on Beasley's plateau, as they say in French. I don't speak French. There's a lot of French named maps in this game. Terminal Moraine. What else? Faldine. Anyways, onto the game. 2v2. I promise. Oh no, I can't say I promise. I picked Prophet. I know I've been playing like the past 7 games as Prophet, but I just find him super fun. This game is pretty interesting. It goes for quite a while, and there's lots of twists and turns. So I felt like it was definitely worthy of the channel. Me and my boy GrainedKruschev 2v2ing. It is Prophet Cutter versus. Or no, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, Prophet Cutter versus Brute. Also, you'll notice there's no audio. My recording thing got screwed up. Basically, all you could hear was clickety-clackety from my controller. Clickety-clackety and not really any game sound at all, so it was kind of useless. Here I was telling Khrushchev about the amazing Evel Knievel jump that is located right on his side. I'm going to do a video, see how many Prophets we can jump in other units like that, so yeah, check it out right here. Oh, do I look at it again? No, I'm off playing the game. Who wants to do that, right? Kill this chopper. It's good for me. And we are going to start opening with Gunner. I'm going to go and clear my hook as Prophet. That's about all I can do right now. Can't really push on the Brute. Well, I guess I could, but I'd say Prophet does a lot better on defense than he does offense. But hey, you can do both. So, moving my way downtown, walking back. I'm homebound for those supply pads here. And I got some rebels coming in. So I'm going to get the early scout off. I see he has his base locked, so I'm assuming I'm going to get rushed. Double Brute, just get ready for it, because if they don't, like, you're just, I think you already have the lead if they don't rush you at that point. It can be hard to play double Covenant. You really want to hit them in the early game, especially if there's another Covenant on the other team. That's your best chance of victory, shall I say. So we're clearing our bases, our buildings, and I'm just kind of ecoing up. You see that we split the pad, so I take one, he takes one. We do that, so if one of the hooks get cleared out, we both don't lose as much money as if one of us just lost everything. You know what I mean? So, excuse me. We are kind of sitting pretty, just checking it out, getting those blue crates. My strategy this game, I was pretty much just going to go into summits, and when I am playing against double Covenant, there are a few things. First, beam rifles, very good against the leaders. Also, vampires pretty much counter everything that the Covenant can make, except like a scarab. Because if you think about it, the only way that you can kill vampires as Covenant is, well, more vampires. And if you have the vampire lead, it's pretty hard to catch up. So that's going to be my focus. Clearing some bases. I'm getting my summits up right now. And I really need to upgrade those warehouses too. That's not doing me any good. So, I got the double chopper kill this game. Was really proud of myself for that. So, whoa, he deleted his temple. Very balls deep move on his part there. Deleted his temple. He was locked, and I was like, Khrushchev, get your boys to that grab lift. He's about to port some boys through. He's coming to my base, and he gets the ram off on some brutes, stops some of them from coming through, and I'm feeling pretty confident right now. Feeling confident that we caught this early enough, we can delay him. So I'm going to build another summit and get some honor guards out because honor guards are very good at defense. Did I just queue up the upgrade too? I think I just did, yeah. Khrushchev is going away. I can't remember what we were doing at that point. Oh yeah, the turret came in, so he was just gonna maintain his hogs, go do some other stuff, maybe come and help, or just, you know, do his own thing. Because it's not all about, you know, it's not all about you sometimes. You gotta let other people go. So he is porting in. He's doing a haul rush. He's just gonna port through some grunts. The brute grunts. Fun fact, if you didn't know this, back in the day there was this guy who made some Halo Wars myth busting videos. His name was S-Pro Mitch, and he did a comparison on which grunt squads are better, the grunts with the elites or the grunts with the brutes. So like if you're playing Arbiter or if you're playing Prophet, they will have the elites in their grunt squads. And the elites actually outperform the brutes because the brutes, they miss their shots more often than the elites will. So in turn, they will do more damage per second. But if microed properly, like he has them here, if they're really close, it's very hard for them to miss. So that is one way of getting around it. I'd say overall comparison-wise, they do more damage per second if it's used correctly, but on an effective scale, elites are a little better. So the haul rush is kind of getting a little out of control. I have an honor guard hunting down the brute. He is running away, being a little scoundrel, and I'm gonna get an engineer out to help heal. So yeah, he's gunning down my paths. It's difficult for me to deal with this just because I don't have enough units out. I didn't want to commit to a lot of honor guards, but I don't think a few more would have hurt. And I notice Red has double summit banshees up, which is not good. Definitely not good for me because I don't have anything out. Khrushchev is he's on stock tanks, I think, right now. Stock or canister shell, so we don't have any AA at the moment. So I'm just holding on for dear life. This chieftain's been trolling me, just kind of kiting around the whole base, so it's really not him that's the problem. It's the fact that he just keeps dropping units on my base. That's what's the problematic. And you can see my honor guards aren't doing anything because they're just chasing him. So, and at the same time, Khrushchev is getting rushed by some banshees, which is no bueno at all. And his chieftain on the map, you can see it just showed up. So I've got a lot of work I got to do to get this cleaned up. And he's about to lose his factory, so things aren't looking good. We did get his hook over there, but they are targeting down my blessed warehouse. So I'm not a happy camper right now. I got three. Oh, I forget. That's the beauty thing about Beasley's plateau. We were discussing, Khrushchev and I, how the hooks will just make up for a lot of lost revenue because it's just extra money. Like, even though my base is toasted right now, I've got pads in other spots. I've got 3 extra pads, so I'm not a terrible spot. But I'm stripped pretty bad right now, and the banshees show up too, so not looking too good. I'm gonna try to get out of here. I know my prophet can't really effectively fight this off. They are aiming down my temple as well. No bueno. I think I'm gonna put some background music in this video as well, so it's just not just dead ghost silence. Khrushchev's got some flamers. He's pushing up valiantly. He offered me the pad over there, which was very nice of him to get some extra money going in. And there's a lot of stuff on my base right now. Been stripped. My prophet is he is on his last leg. He's being shunned. He's being exiled right now. He's just retreating. Tactical retreat. While this hall rush just continues on. But if you think about it, he also had to delete his temple to do that. And while he was deleting his temple, he was constantly spamming grunts. So he did not have an economy he was investing in any worthwhile units. But red is on this base. He leaves for some reason. I think he's leaving to go deal with Khrushchev on his main. Yeah, he was getting one pad down, so he recalled all his banshees over there. While I am left to fend for myself over here. I am trying to get a sneaky shield up, trying to get something going, get an honor guard out, get some turrets up, sell the temple. I don't think I got much for it, but now he's going to be porting back through his banshees because he took care of all that. And they're going to start aiming main. They're going to try to get me out of here. But I'm taking this chieftain with me. I'm taking him down too. So things are looking very bleak. Khrushchev is still slowly but surely teching up, putting out some pressure as we speak, which is very good. It keeps the banshees off. So that is definitely helping. If a covenant is rushing you, sometimes all it takes is to just go to their base and harass them. So it forces them to either recall or expend troops elsewhere. That way you can continue on. He has Wolverines now, thankfully, so we've got some anti-air, but they're not going to do too well against an armada of banshees. They'll still get destroyed. You can just get one or two shotted. But this base is taking some hits. I was gonna get a summit up to get another. I want to get another engineer out to get this base healed, and I'm slowly chipping away with these honor guards. And Khrushchev is going into wolves as well. But I'd say this is definitely what you want to do, is just try to get some engineers out, get some honor guards out to play defense, and just chop away at everything. It's going to take a while, but the grunts aren't going to do enough damage to kill the base. But if you have an army of banshees that shows up, that's a different story. You might as well just hit start up A and just end it painlessly. My turret awakens and is helping the fight. I'm going to get this expo over here. This base is on its last limbs. The banshees are going to stay this time, even though Khrushchev is over there. They're going to stay and they're going to finish this off. So I'm not looking too good. I've got one base, I've got a prophet, and an honor guard, and a outpost constructed. So not looking so good for me. He's doing a nice push though, trying to catch any banshees that are being built because he does not have his building locked down. And yeah, getting my temple up. My objective is shield as fast as possible. I'm definitely hurting, but I'm not out of this fight yet. Help him out as much as I can. We are keeping his banshees on the back foot though. I see the chieftains coming over there to try and deny or take that money hook, so I'm gonna go and help that out because we definitely need as many supplies as we can. So Khrushchev's doing really good harassment, keeping red occupied instead of looking for my expo. So he's basically just trading the Wolverines, which he was saying they trade pretty well, which they do. The Banshees are 200, Wolverines are 300, but I'd say one Wolverine can take out like 2 to 3 Banshees. So yeah, this is just a spamming war, and I'd say they do win, take over, especially because they are an anti-air unit, so it makes sense. One honor guard, chilling. The Banshees are on the move, looking for the base. They probably spotted it at this point, and I want to recall. I'm going to get this money and help defend. I just need to get this shield up, and then I'm golden. I'm golden, pony boy. I can start making some more units. Maybe going shield on my base would have been a wise choice. Like in the early game, if I saw a double brute, probably temple shield warehouse would have been a nice strat. So he has transitioned into hunters. Not a bad move on his part, especially at this point of the game. So he's gonna trap Khrushchev over there. He's gonna get out. He's gonna get those Wolverines out of there. I was like, get your ass moving. There is a lot of squiggly boys coming through. Hunters can keep up pretty well though, and the pathing on the AI was terrible, so they were getting trapped on everything. And he's gonna lose pretty much most of his army. So not very good, but hey, things happen, right? I lost my base, so I can't really say much. And I've got the 2 pads over there still, so I'm pretty much accepting defeat on that. He's sending in a grunt squad to that little garrison to just put some damage on to counteract those pads. And yes, so I'm getting my summit up. My goal, like I was saying in the beginning of the game, I'm definitely going for vampires. Suck the life out of their forces. Once I get stasis, that is. Which you really want to get stasis. For banshees and vamps, you definitely, I would recommend you get the first upgrade before you even bother trying to do anything, because unboosted banshees almost unusable unless you're just porting them through and you're going for a really early rush. And then stasis, it won't heal the banshees or the vampires, and it's honestly better to just not even stasis if you don't have the first upgrade and just let the needles do the damage. So Khrushchev's clicking me. I'm gonna get into Tech 2 right now. Start pumping out those vamps as soon as I can. The hooks definitely have saved my ass because I don't have any pads up. Luckily, these hunters without assault beam don't do very much base damage at all. So I'm able to sit on this shield. He realizes he's not going to do really anything in that time frame. I'm saying, Khrushchev, we got to get you a base. We got to get something rolling here, because this game is definitely now. It's now winnable. It's not impossible. It's just going to be definitely harder to do because they've got most of the map control. Oh my gosh. I think I heard thunder outside. It's kind of spooky. I was like, oh. Well, there's a truck or something. I don't know. And we're right next to the road too, so I hear lots of vehicles passing by. Big old honkers. I'm going to send my prophet. Where is my prophet? Oh, there he is. He's being murdered. 1-star prophet is dying. This banshee is keeping his shield down. So I think he wow, voice crack. I think he realized that my prophet was on his last leg. I think he moves back here. I'm not sure. I'm gonna beam these down. I don't want this prophet to die. At veterancy, extra 25% damage. So I need it. He's coming to hunt me down. He knows where I'm going. While Khrushchev is going to clear out that money hook on the other side. But Prophet is not looking good. He's going at max top speeds to escape, but it was futile. The one thing I got going for me though is hunters cannot shoot upwards. So pretty much unopposed there, and also the banshees are countered by vamps, so there's that. He's just going to kind of throw those away on my base, and I'm going to get both of these money hooks back, thankfully, while Khrushchev techs up on his Expo. So he's sending his hunters in, looking for stuff to do, really. And I'm just going to get some get some kills on that. I check his temple there. I wanted to see if he's on Tech 2. I didn't see Tech 2 yet. When I clicked on it, normally it'll tell you which version tech they have. So Khrushchev is OG strats, getting some flamers out to counter those. I've still got that honor guard there, putting in work. He has been, I don't know if that was the first one or if I accidentally queued him up, but still putting in work. One star on him. Wow, what a legend. We've got some jackals coming in too, so I think the push is coming from, I can't remember this guy's name. It was like Sandwich something, Sloppy Sandwich. Sloppy Sandwich. Khrushchev is counter pushing while I am saying I've got your base, because he doesn't have any AA except these jackals. So I'm saying just go do some damage, get him out of there. He had no oh no, that's what I said. I looked over his base and you can hear the whirring of his shield if it has a shield, and I was like, bro, no shield, no shield, go now. He was playing really risky this game, and this is where it kind of caught up to him. So we were just doing some early base damage. There's some hunters that come out, and we kill the hall, do some damage on the warehouses. He did clear out his hooks over there, but he's not risking it. He's going to recall his forces to maintain his army, and I'm gonna come over here and see if I can help, but that turret is still there. He's getting some more, so not too much I can do, seeing as vampires don't do a lot of base damage. But you can see those slow moving forces are slowly making their way back through the middle. The vampires as well as the jackal squads that he had created were slowly but surely coming through. And I am sitting pretty. I didn't see red at this moment. I didn't know what red was doing. I thought he was teching up to something like a scarab. That was my assumption, which I am now terrified about because of that last 1v1 I played. It was a really good game. You got to check it out if you haven't seen it yet. It was on Blood Gulch. Very crazy. There's the vamp, so vamp's going to counter vamps. So I just need to make sure my vamps out-vamp his vamps. You catch that? Yep. I do believe I have the lead on him. I think he switched later on into vamps. So I'm just using them to harass, get some of these, kill some of these blessed pads. He was nice enough to let me keep that pad over there for the duration of the game. He felt that I needed it, which I appreciate. I'm about half pop now, so we're teching up. We're just playing it safe. We don't need to lose anything unnecessarily. Khrushchev is getting that crucial technology, as well as we are clearing out those. We are clearing out the hooks again, getting those money hooks. I think he has Spirit Bond now. Can't tell. I believe he has Spirit Bond on those hunters, and he's got the Jackal upgrade too. I can't tell. No, I think those are still Bonded Shield. Yeah, I think those are still Bonded Shield, but another thing, hunters definitely need Bonded Shield before they can do anything too. They need that first upgrade. So I'm gonna just start shooting the hunters. I'm telling him just stay back. I got this under control, because this is how you can fight hunters. Even though the vamps don't do insane amount of DPS, they just do something. You know, they do damage. Just because the hunters can't shoot back at them. So I'm just gonna set these right over top here and go from there. Getting my vampire numbers up slowly but surely. I'm approaching max pop, which is very good. Got some more flamers out on the field. Jackals as well. He built to counter his flamers, but he didn't have anything to counter my vampires. I don't know if grunts would have done that. Probably not, because they're too slow. They say it's a Halo Wars is a rock, paper, scissors sort of game where infantry beats air, tanks beat infantry, and then air beats tanks. So not really the case in this game, because there's a lot of unbalancing. That's the most balanced, unbalancing that there is, because there's just, I could go into it forever. I'm not going to get into it, but I see the vamps are coming in. I don't see a lot of them, so I'm going to just help out over here. Get rid of these hunters, because that's our biggest threat to Green's army, to Kruschev's army. And those vamps aren't going to be hitting my base anytime soon. I see, there they are. So he does have a decent amount. I'm going to immediately get the first stasis off and unlock my base, get some more vamps coming out. He definitely does not have as many as I do. He did include some banshees in there as well, which was maybe not the best choice, because really not much you can do. Like if he had an entire army of vampires, and then Sloppy Sandwich did like all hunters with assault beam, I think that would have helped them out a lot here. I think Sloppy Sandwich didn't even get onto Tech 2 this game, because he was just constantly on the rush, which I've definitely fallen trap to that. I've overextended myself and haven't focused on key upgrades, which will win the game. Like, numbers are good, but if you've got a bunch of just really poor units, they're going to be outperformed if I just get a little more numbers. So these are all dead. Consolidating my air lead. I know he cannot match me now. He can't really do much. So we're just going to push on his main, because Sandwich has no DPS. He has no base damage. He can just sit there on green. He can just sit there on Kruschev's main and fire away all he wants. But he doesn't have any DPS. He has jackals and hunters. Oh wait, no, I do come back to help. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep on helping out here. Shooting down some of these stuff's kind of cool. See all those needles fly everywhere? The grunts, he did upgrade to peons on his grunts. Chieftain is trying his best to vortex my forces away. He's not doing enough damage though. Boarding in some more units though. I don't think he got a second base either. He had a really strong early game. That Expo definitely saved me. And I've got a lot of weak vampires though, so I gotta make sure I don't lose them. I didn't really even bother to upgrade my pads either, because I just had so much stuff all around. Didn't even bother to really upgrade the pads. GG's to both of them. One of my first games on Steam, so if you guys are on Steam, let me know. Love to play, because Khrushchev and I would play on Steam. Thank you all for checking it out, and I'll just kind of let it run out here. No, I'm not gonna do that. Big shout outs to Khrushchev. Well done, well played. And yeah, hope you guys keep it real. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you would like. Give it a like if you liked it. If you hated it, thumb it down. Not gonna hurt my feelings. But yeah, stay tuned for more Halo Wars content and some other stuff I'm working on too. All right, guys. Thank you again. Peace out.